Hello everybody, what is up, Prof Toast here, and today we got another Galaxy Note 7 video. Now this time, not so positive. As you know, we got kind of a hashtag explodegate going on with the Galaxy Note 7. And right now it's currently on a worldwide recall, which freaking sucks. I literally just freaking bought this thing last week. But yeah, but the cool thing is Samsung's already saying, hey, we'll replace it. T-Mobile's doing the thing where they'll say, hey, come in. You can either return it, exchange it, or do whatever. They'll refund you anything you paid for the phone or the accessories, and they'll even waive the restocking fee. And basically you can sit there and get, I don't know, S7 Edge, what other phone, wait for the iPhone 7, which, I don't know, from what I've seen I'm not too interested. But, see, if I remember what Sprint's doing, I believe Sprint is actually doing a thing where they can give you a loaner phone until, because they are having remaking ones, fixing whatever the issue was with the power cell, and basically sending out replacement models. Now me personally, I forgot, I don't even know what AT&T is actually doing, I forgot. They're not specified yet how they're handling it, but so what I did, I already called up T-Mobile. It was super easy. Basically I just went there and basically called, hey, I heard this recall is going on, I just want to exchange it, I just want to do it on both lines. Like, alright, cool, we'll put you on a list. Once we get an update after about 2 weeks, we'll give you a notification that your new one's shipping. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that was easy. You don't have to pay anything, they send it to me. So many of you may be asking, well, what are you going to do about this? What if it explodes? Well, that's the thing. See, a lot of people think that it was the USB cable. Maybe they should have been using the ones that came with the phone, or maybe you should only stick to that cord and that's it, and don't use any other cords because it might explode. No, it actually has nothing to do with the cord. What it is there's 2 shipments that are made because they're struggling to really keep up with the demand of this device because of how popular it was. Well, basically what it is half of them were made in Korea, half were made in China. Now this is going to come to a shocker, but the ones that are being defective and having exploding batteries are ones that are actually manufactured in Korea, which is really weird. The other thing, oh, that's a China thing, right? No, actually I actually checked both my phones, they are made in China, so that's why I'm not like, shit, I gotta return it. Has my phone joined ISIS? But yeah, so that's why I'm not really going like, shit, I gotta return this, how am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What if it explodes? But like, well, it's made in China, so it's not part of the defective batch, as far as I know. Because I've been researching this, and so far most of the ones that have exploded were part of the ones that were made in Korea. It really sucks. I usually think, oh, Korea, shit, that should be top quality, right? But yeah, so that's why until I get an update on when the new ones are being sent out, I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to this because it's literally had no issues. It hasn't overheated. It hasn't had any abnormalities. Like even when charging it, it gets a little warm, but then no more than it would with any other phone. Like heck, the Miss Toast Galaxy S5 heated up more than this thing does when it fast charges, so that's what I'm saying. And the only time this thing has ever gotten hot is basically when I'm doing the Oculus Samsung Gear VR. Like if I'm have that thing plugged in for like 45, if I'm doing that thing for like 45 minutes or longer, then yeah, excuse me, just ate pizza. But yeah, so that thing will actually start to heat up, not like super hot to like, I can't touch this. But it's like, yeah, it does get on the warm side when using the VR, but other than VR, everything else, I mean, I can be playing freaking graphics intensive games, I can sit there, be running stuff, watching videos, be running freaking Pandora all day with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, playing Pokemon Go. The phone doesn't heat up, so that's why I'm just like, you know what, this is really not done much, so yeah. Other than that, so yeah, curious what your guys' thoughts are. Do any of you guys own Note 7s? Are you keeping yours? Are you waiting to exchange it? So yeah, surprisingly, when I talked to, T-Mobile, I was saying how many people are on this waiting list, and they're actually telling, oh, most people are just getting returning or getting their money back or waiting for an iPhone 7. Like, really? I mean, yeah, because I mean, I could easily just go tomorrow, exchange this back, and get the S7 Edge. That'd be cool, but I don't want to because I know in the future I'm going to be probably pretty bummed out because the Note 8 is one I was originally thinking about the S7, but then once I heard like, oh, they're making another Note, finally! And when I saw it, I'm like, yes, this thing impresses the crap out of me, I love it. But yeah, so that's why I'm just kind of like, I just gonna wait because I know if I get the S7 Edge, I'm gonna be kick myself in the butt later because The phone I actually want is a Note. I've loved the Note series since I first used the Galaxy Note 3, and I've had the 4, I kind of skipped the 5, and then went straight to the 7. And I've loved every one. I love just the interface, how well it looks, the design. Actually, the battery life on it seems pretty good, which I do have a review coming up later on with the Note 7. And no, it's not going to be counting in the fact of the recall, but yeah. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of useful information in case you guys are curious what's exactly going on with it. So yeah, check your boxes if you still have them. If they're made in China, you don't have to worry too much. If you get one that says like, hey, made in Korea, and I was like, okay, you should probably go exchange that. But other than that, I think for the most part, I haven't heard really that many cases in the US, and from what I hear, the exact percentage of people this happened to is 0.1, so it's not a super huge amount. And it's happened to a total of 35 people. And that's 35 out of over 1 million devices sold. So you see, it's not a super high number. It's not like we got 500 people with their phones exploding. So at least for now, it's 35. Samsung got on it right away. They investigated. They're pulling the recall. Heck, they probably don't even have to recall all the phones, but they're doing it just to be safe because they stated, hey, we care about our customer safety. We don't want them getting hurt. And that's cool. You know, I respect them for that. I mean, it sucks because that's really not going to look good on their flagship device because this thing was selling so well. And then people were like, oh, I heard that phone explodes. Oh, you shouldn't get this. I'm hoping that doesn't hurt it because it's like, guys, come on. It's a good device. People have had gripes about this. There are ifs and buts, but so far, just like a quick, that's not the full review, but quick review. I've used this for a week. So far, great. I can literally go the whole day. Was listening to Pandora, listening to my music that I have on my memory card, watching YouTube on breaks, browsing Facebook, doing all that stuff. And by the end of the day, I still got at least about 40% or more. So that's pretty good. I mean, heck, my Note 4 got less battery life with that, with me doing the same thing. So surprisingly, I was a bit kind of about removable batteries, but non-removable batteries, but so far, yeah, the battery life lasts good. Now, see, that's another thing, because usually I'm pretty against non-removable like battery power packs, because I've always liked the fact of being able to carry on an extra battery. And see, if the phones weren't designed like this and you could just switch out the battery, all Samsung have to do is send you a new battery, no big deal. But unfortunately, since it's basically built into a phone, you kind of have to replace the whole damn thing. But yeah, so that's about it. That's all I got to talk about with this subject. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, want to know anything else, if I have maybe forgot to mention something and you guys have a question about it, just comment in the box below and I'll be making sure I get back to hopefully every single one of you. So yeah, as always, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe because it does help a lot, and I'll catch you guys.